Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Friday, August 20, 2021. Malacanang on Thursday said the government will start administering booster shots for all Filipinos next year. In his regular press briefing, Palace spokesman Harry Roque Jr. said 45.37 billion pesos will be earmarked in the national budget for 2022 to buy booster shots. Although experts have not completed their studies on the need or efficacy of booster shots, Roque said the government has decided to allot the funds to avoid possible conflicts in the national inoculation program. Health Undersecretary Mirna Cabotaje on Thursday said the Department of Health was open to procuring more doses as booster shots, but it has to wait for a firm recommendation from its all-experts group on COVID-19. The government is considering inoculating against COVID-19. Bus drivers will transport fully vaccinated passengers in the National Capital Region, Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joy Concepcion III said on Thursday. Concepcion said he was coordinating with Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade to explore such a scheme as part of the growing trend of creating bubbles or COVID-safe zones in workplaces. The 9 actors who tested positive for COVID-19 while shooting a movie in Baguio City had permission from local authorities to return to Manila following a strict protocol. Ellen Criste, production head of movie outfit Filmmaking Incorporated, said, "For almost 2 months, a crew of actors, technicians, and other creatives have been working on Filmmaking's Hey Joe movie in the summer capital." On Wednesday, there were reports that its lead actor, Arjo Ataide, also tested positive for the dreaded virus and left Baguio on August 17. While Criste refused to provide the names of the other COVID-positive actors, TV personality #Nico, his screen name, who is part of the cast, tweeted several times on Wednesday, correcting misguided reports that they slipped out or escaped the city and breached protocol. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian said the government should continue pouring its funds for COVID-19 response, but income and job generation should also be priorities in the proposed 5.024 trillion peso national budget next year. Government-financed short-term and other job-generating programs to address the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic that is essential to economic recovery should likewise be given precedence over other items, the senator said. Small businesses are in a survival mode, so the government must see to it that they make it through 2022 and assure that they start to recover in 2023, said Gatchalian, Vice Chairman of the Senate Economic Affairs Committee. He said the resignation of Budget Secretary Wendell Avisado will not slow down Congress deliberations on the national expenditure. Agriculture Secretary William Dar on Thursday said there were no irregularities in the Department of Agriculture in response to the latest Commission on Audit report that flagged his department for 9.8 billion pesos of unused funds. Dar said the DA assures their clientele that they do not tolerate corruption. He maintained that the DA strictly followed government procedures in all its dealings. The COA report revealed that at least 9.8 billion pesos or 17% of the DA's total 59.1 billion peso budget was unused and returned to the National Treasury. The report cited, though, that this was mainly due to delays in the procurement process as well as the slow progress on the implementation of various DA programs because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Agriculture Undersecretary for Administration and Finance, Roldan Gorgonio, said the Agriculture Department received the COA report last July 2. Dar said the DA's initial reply to the COA findings was incorporated in the Consolidated Annual Audit Report. Over to business, debt watcher S&P Global Ratings has lowered its economic growth forecasts for this year and next, blaming the COVID-19 pandemic-related lockdowns. In a statement, the group said they lowered their 2021 growth forecast for the Philippines to 4.3% from 6% in June, and they forecast 7.7% in 2022 compared with earlier forecast of 7.5%. The full-year projection for 2021 is within the government's downwardly adjusted 4 to 5% assumption and represents an improvement over the 9.6% contraction in 2020. The forecast for 2022 is also within the government's 7 to 9% expectation. In sports, boxing great and Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao, who has held boxing titles in 8 divisions in 26 years of prize fighting, is slated to face Yordenis Ugas of Cuba for the World Boxing Association Welterweight Super Championship on Sunday Philippine time at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The 42-year-old Pacquiao captured his first professional world boxing title in 1998 when he beat Chachai Sasakul of Thailand for the World Boxing Council flyweight crown. Ugas was 12 years old back then. Now 35, the Cuban champion, despite holding the crown the WBA stripped from Pacquiao earlier this year, is considered the underdog for Sunday's bout. Rigoberto Tiglao and Ruben Torres are today's front-page columnists. Tiglao took a swipe at critics of Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, while Torres discusses the United States' withdrawal of troops in Afghanistan. Today's editorial talks about COVID-19 vaccines as Cold War II weapons. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Seco reporting. Have a safe Friday ahead.